Hi everyone, it's Tawney. I'm not in the best shape. I'm not feeling great right now. I was gonna film a video of me putting on makeup, but I feel like crap and I had a crappy day. So I want to talk about makeup. So we are going to be doing an anti-haul of sorts today because I've noticed that there's a good bit of makeup that's come out since I did my anti-haul not that long ago. Of course, it was mine, I did it. But I wanted to talk about some new makeup that has come out because it's worth talking about. At least I want to share my opinion. Don't know if you'll care. Don't know if you'll agree with me or disagree with me. I'd like to know in the comment section if you agree or disagree on some of these things, on if you would purchase any of these things. And if you are new here, don't forget to subscribe to my channel and ring that notification bell while you're at it so you get notified when my videos get uploaded and when they get published. And I would love to have you join my little area of the makeup world and the beauty YouTube and all that fun stuff. So yeah, we're going to jump right into the video now that I've wasted a minute of your time. The first product is the Hello Kitty and Hip Dot collection. So I feel bad. I'm not a Hello Kitty fan. Never have been, never was, never bought into the hype. Didn't really vibe with it all. The fact that Hello Kitty wasn't really a cat or whatever just made it even worse. I'm like, the only hope you had of having a good thing and you screwed it up, way to go. Looking at the palette, I'm not very interested in the way it looks, the colors in the palette. I just feel like the color story is a little bit blah. I'd like to see it be very pink with lots of pastels and shimmers and glitter shades and things like that. I feel like that would be really interesting. Kind of like a Valentine's Day sort of palette like we've seen from ColourPop and Dominique Cosmetics and other brands like that. I would rather see that than the palette that they came out with for Hello Kitty. But then I also feel like maybe not so much pink would also go well. I don't really know. It's just not my thing. The lip product seems kind of interesting, but I'm still not going to pick it up. It's just not something I'm really here for. So the palette is $24. Jeez, better be worth it for $24 and you only get 9 shades. No thank you. Oh boy. Morphe is coming out with the part 2 for the Lisa Frank collaboration that they've been doing. And it has 2 new lip crayon trios. And I'm not gonna lie, the colors are really hitting me. The colors of what the pencils look like, really getting to me. The colors swatched on the arm, really nice. But I feel like the swatches look really nice, but I'm not a big fan of Lisa Frank. Never really got into that whole thing. I feel like I was a little bit too old for that. But at the same time, it's just not I don't know. It's not for me. I don't want to support Morphe, so I'm not buying that. Next one is the One Size Beauty Turn Up the Base Versatile Powder Foundation. Oh my gosh, that is a name right there. That is a name. I like the swatches. I feel like there's a good bit of swatches. There's a little bit too many on the lighter side in my opinion, but again, I feel like they do fair, light, medium, dark, and deep. I feel like there's a good bit of shades in this, which is a good thing, especially for a powder foundation that offers or is supposed to offer a good bit of coverage, medium to full, sometimes light, depending on how you apply it. But for the most part, it's meant to be a product that matches your skin tone pretty well. And I know a lot of people like to use powder foundation as their powder, just in general. They just to brush it all over the face for a little bit more coverage. So then you kind of need something that goes somewhat with your skin color. I'm not gonna buy this because I'm not buying into the whole powder foundation hype. I mean, I did buy the L'Oreal one and I did try that out, so check that out. It'll be up in the cards and in the description down below. But this is $33, which I feel like is a lot of money. And it's from Patrick Starr's brand. And I just don't really support him after all the things he's done. So, especially recently. So, I'm just not going to buy that. Another product I'm not going to be buying is the new mascara from Dragon Beauty. It's the Extra Exposed with no E's, except for at the end of exposed. But it's Extra Exposed, which is what the heck? Get your claws on explicit. I guess that's what it's called, maybe? Explicit mascara. Okay, my bad. Sorry. So I don't like the thought of this mascara. I have a lot of thoughts on this. So this is a mascara meant to be worn underneath false lashes. Like, it's not meant to look good on your lashes. It's not meant to like color in your hairs or whatever. It's literally meant to put on and then throw false lashes on. So you might as well not even be wearing any. That's just my personal opinion. I don't like false lashes because I can't make them work. They're not like my thing. So I kind of feel like for everyone that doesn't wear false lashes, this product is not for you. Which kind of is a good thing because then you don't have to worry about buying it or supporting Nikita Dragon. But if you were interested in doing those things, that like narrows you out, like kicks you right out, and you know what I mean? So I feel like that's rude in itself. And then like I had seen a comment where somebody said, this doesn't look like it would work very well. Like the brush thing looks really small. Like the little fibers of like where it would like hit your lashes looked really small. And they said it's meant to go underneath mascara or underneath false lashes. And it dawned on me, this chick, really wanted to use a different word. This chick is making a brand for herself. Like, I feel like I've been thinking of this for such a long time, and I honestly want to make a video about this specifically, but the multiple people who have done this, but she is making a brand for herself to wear. And this, like, it doesn't blow my mind because I feel like nowadays influencers are so stupid and selfish. Like, some of them, not the majority of them, but some of them, there are some of those out there that are so self-absorbed that it is all about them. And lately, with the things that she's done with the whole pandemic, I don't see how this is a shocker. So I'm kind of a little like, should have expected this. She came out with a red lipstick. She likes red lipstick. She came out with a face palette that only matched her skin tone. Like, right there, clue in there. Now she's coming out with a mascara to wear underneath false lashes. What does she wear all the time? False lashes. I feel like this whole brand is like, ugh, it drives me nuts. And I'm like, thank goodness I don't support it. Thank goodness I don't buy from it because I could not, like, no, I'm sorry. Just the thought of that, like, I get as an influencer or as somebody who, like, loves makeup, when they come out with a makeup brand, they come out with things that they're interested in. I get that. But when no other shades or the products don't really gear toward anyone but you, I'm sorry. That, it's just too, I just can't. Okay. Okay, we're going to talk about something a little bit more lighthearted now. This is the Gone Glamping collection from Milani. I feel like this is a really good concept. I have to give them that. I really like the crayon things, the shadow sticks. I feel like those are really nice. They're priced really well. I like the concept of the van palette. It's $20, which isn't bad. I feel like for the aesthetic, it might be worth it. And I'm not totally sure about their formula. I've used their formula from like many years ago. Their old formula in the little 6-pan palettes, but I haven't used anything recent, so I'm not totally sure how good it is. I wish some of the shades were a little bit more earthy toned, kind of like what Raw Beauty Chrissy did with the ColourPop collection. Well, with her ColourPop collection. I feel like it does a good job of having those greens and browns and oranges that are like very camp themed. But at the same time, I feel like the palette is just like missing something. And I just like, I don't know. This would be a good palette to have if you like camping, if you like RVs, if you like that kind of aesthetic, and you want to have the palette like sitting out on your, you know, vanity, your stand, your bookshelf, what have you. Or if you think you might be interested in the palette, you know, go ahead and grab it. But it's just not something I'm really interested in, and camping's not my thing. So, I won't be buying that. Next collection, which I didn't know it was, is the Ofra and Samantha March collaboration. I mean, it does say March Beauty, so I kind of like, but it didn't dawn on me till I saw somebody talk about it in a different video. But she is coming out with another collection with Ofra, and I'm not gonna lie, I saw the swatches and I was like, I want this. But I've never tried Ofra's eyeshadow formula. I've never tried the highlighter formula either. But I feel like I would like everything about this collection, all the highlighters, all the eyeshadow colors, the lip glosses, but I'm just not going to purchase it because it's not really my thing. I'm just kind of like, I already have purples I like, I already have highlighters I like, I already have lipsticks and stuff, and it's just like not really screaming to me as much as I want it to. But I do have to say, like, this is still a really nice collection, and like I think Ofra and Samantha did a really good job. The next one is the Major Sculpt Cream Contour and Powder Bronzer Duo from KKW Beauty. I think this is a really cool product. It took me a minute when I first saw the picture to like figure out what the heck it was. I'm not gonna lie. I was like, is this solely cream? Is this solely powder? It took me a little bit to figure out like what kind of a product it was, but I'm not gonna lie, I think it looks really cool, and I think it could be a good product. I feel like a lot of people have good luck with KKW's products, and $38 isn't terrible. But for me, that's kind of too much, like more than what I want to spend on a product. And I don't really like cream bronzers, sort of like this whole vibe's not really for me. So if you're interested in it, I would say check it out. But for me, I'm not going to buy it. The next thing I want to talk about, I'm only throwing this in here because I feel guilty. So it is the KKW Beauty, and it is their lip sets. And I'm including a swatch up here of the swatches. I really like the way Classic Kim and Blush look. I'm not gonna lie. Everything about them like screams like what I'd be interested in. Not totally sure if the colors would look decent because like I don't usually do pink. So I think I would like Classic Kim more than Blush. But I like really like this collection. Like I really like these lip collection like duos. And I like not sure why I feel really guilty about liking it, but I do, and I like really want to pick them up. But then I see that they are $38 a piece, and then I'm like, no ma'am. I mean, it's not terrible if you think about you get the lip liner, the lipstick, and the lip gloss all in a total. So I feel like that's not terrible, especially if you get like $10 lipsticks, a lip liner that's like $9, and then a gloss that on top of that that's like $10 or so. It's like basically the same price. So I feel like it'd be something that like isn't a bad deal, but at the same time I'm not really sure how the quality is, and I don't like the packaging. I feel like it's just like blah. Like all of her packaging and all of her stuff is so boring and like not thought out at all that I'm just like, that kind of right there doesn't help me, you know? The next thing I want to talk about, I'm very disappointed. It is the House of Sillage, and Disney, and is their Mickey Mouse and Minnie Mouse collection thing. Now, I'm not really interested in the eyeshadow palette. It's like a 5, what is that, quad? I think. It's a 5 set of eyeshadows. I'm not really interested in that. The colors aren't really for me. But that highlighter and blush duo, I saw that and I was like, I'm going to buy it. Don't care what brand, I'm going to buy it. And I'm not even into Disney that much, even though I do have a Mickey Mouse doll sitting right there, but that's beside the point. But this thing, $58. $58. Oh my gosh, are you kidding me? No, thank you. I saw that price and I was like, nuh-uh, not gonna buy it. And a collector set, $240. Who has that kind of money? Not me. Not for makeup like that. The next thing I'm gonna talk about is a skincare type item, and it is from Beauty Bakery, and it is their coffee line of skincare, which I personally will not be buying this because skincare is not something that, like, putting out a line like that isn't convincing me to get it. It's not enticing me in any way. If I need a product, I'm going to go and buy it. I'm going to look on Hiram's YouTube channel, see what's good out there, and then I'm going to buy it. Whatever matches my skin type, tone, what have you. So this is not, like, getting to me. And I hate coffee. I'm drinking tea right now. Green tea with mint and honey. Because I have a raging headache. It doesn't come out until 2022, at least January. So at least it's early 22. So I feel like that's kind of like why why hype us up now? Maybe hype us up like 2 months before, 1 month, you know, like when people are actually like going to remember it. I feel like you do it now and we're going to forget. We're going to look for it, not see that it's out, and then we're going to like forget all about it. It looks like it comes with a toner, a moisturizer, a face wash, an exfoliating facial, whatever, and then something with bread. I think it's like a sponge or something. Not totally sure. I feel like the aesthetic as a whole is cool if you're into coffee and this is like your thing, but it's not my thing, so I will not be purchasing this. The next collection is with Tetris and NYX Cosmetics. Oh boy. I don't know what NYX is doing. Like, they come out with decent products here and there, and then everything in between is like, who thought of this? Who pushed this through quality control and said, yeah, this is great. People are going to love it. Who of like the trend people that like keep up with all the trends and what people are interested in thought, yes, Tetris is what will get these people to buy from us and will love us again. Like, who are these people behind the scenes with NYX's like group coming up with this crap? So the palette has 80 shades for $45. Not bad. But NYX, you are a drugstore brand. Why $45? Why? Why do we even need 80 shades? Who the heck needs 80 shades? Nobody's out doing makeup for people right now. Nobody's building a collection or a set. Nobody's going to buy a Tetris palette for one to have as their palette to carry around when they're doing people's makeup. That would honestly make me feel unprofessional if I were to carry that around and I did makeup on other people. So it has this like theme within it, and I'm not really understanding this. So it must have certain shades mapped out that you get the like upside down L shape, and there's like a quad of colors that you can do a look with. And then there's the block, the square with 4 colors that you can do a look with. And I'm not quite getting that whole thing. I'm not really sure like what the heck's going on. I like don't understand this. I like really would like to know from NYX what you were thinking. Like, I'm here for bigger palettes if they have a good theme, if they're interesting, but this to me is not interesting. This just to me feels like a waste of product and a waste of your money. Next, it is the Fenty Beauty Blurring Skin Tint, and there are 25 flexible shades for $30. Not bad. I will not be buying this, for one. I do not like skin tints. I do not like this little wash of color over your face where you can still see every blemish and thing that I hate looking at on my face every day. Like, tolerate it, but I'm not really like, I'm a full coverage girl. The fuller the coverage, the better, honestly. I know not everybody's like that, so I get that. I will not be purchasing this. I feel like if I did, I would just be mad at myself for wasting the money and buying a product I knew I wasn't going to like. So I'm not purchasing this. I'm not going to be buying this, but I would definitely tell people to like check it out if it is your thing, because I feel like Fenty of all people could like come out with something good like this, because like she can't really do much wrong. Like, we love Rihanna. I say she can't really do anything wrong. And then I saw the Gloss Bomb Dip. The gloss that we love, now in a clip it on packaging. You can easily clip it on your clothes, belt, or wallet for peachy nude glossy lips in just a few finger taps. Okay. This looks dumb. I don't want to dig my finger into something and put it on my lips. I'm sorry. We're in a pandemic. People are gross. I mean, they've been gross before the pandemic. People are even worse now. So, no. And third, I hate lip gloss, but that's just my that's just my grade. No, not buying this, not interested, not at all. No. Okay, and the last thing I want to talk about, I'm not buying either. It is the part, what are we at, 3, I think, part 3 or 4 of the Makeup Revolution and Friends collaboration. They've come out with 3 setting sprays. Okay, I have the list. There is 2 eyeshadow palettes. The Forever Flawless, I'll Be There For You, and Forever Flawless, We Were On a Break. The eyeshadow palette with 9 shades that have Joey, Taylor, and Ross. The Lobster Mirror, again. The Door Cosmetic Bag, I think is a repeat. 2-pack blending sponge. Sheet masks. There's all 6 of them for each cast member, which that's kind of cool. Mini setting sprays, not even like full size. of Rachel, Monica, Phoebe, which I feel like would be cool for like just to keep out on your stand. Maybe they'll work. If you don't believe in setting sprays, they could just be like a fancy mist to like mist your face with, but you still get like the cute bottle. Then there are sets. There's a lip gloss set, Rachel, Phoebe, Monica set, all individual, and Essential Perk set. I haven't been interested in these collections because I saw Soph Does Nails, who's now Soph, do a video, or Sophie, I think is her name. I honestly don't know what to call her. She did a video talking about the very first collection when they came out with the like snap thing, whatever that is, palette. And it was a pressed pigment palette. And she said, these are really hard to work with. You know, you have to be prepared to go into that knowing that they are going to be a little bit more difficult to use than like most. So I already wasn't like thrilled about getting it. And I've just never been really like a big fan of Makeup Revolution's eyeshadow collection or like their formula. So I just haven't wanted to buy from them. I thought about getting the door picture thing that people use as like frames. I saw they had a mirror with that and I thought about getting that, but then I never did. I was never interested. I really like the palette. It's going to be in the top right as you look at this video. It has all the pastels and like very neon colors. Really like the way that looks. Now, would I use that? No. But I like the way it looks. But I've used the Forever Flawless formula. I used the marijuana one. Oh, sorry. The pot one. Don't know what word I can use on YouTube. But I used that one. It was a green palette and I hated it. The formula was awful. It was just downright terrible. I like could not. I used it like twice and then I was like, this palette is disgusting. I can't. So I will not use that line of eyeshadows from Makeup Revolution. So I'm definitely going to pass on this. It's just not really interesting to me. But maybe if you're interested in like the aesthetic of Friends and like the way they have all of this stuff look, it might be for you. But I would probably steer clear of that. So yeah, these are all the products that I will not be purchasing. I don't think a single one of these things are interesting to me enough to want to buy. So I apologize. This video is just me hating on everything. I do apologize. I feel bad. But it made me feel a lot better. So I guess that's kind of like, you know, they always say being negative doesn't make you feel better, but it's making me feel a little bit better. So yeah, thank you guys for coming to watch this video. I hope you liked it. If you did, let me know in the comments. If you didn't, let me know what kind of videos you'd like to see, what I could do to change things up, spice things up a little bit. I would definitely like your feedback. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and ring that notification bell down below so you get notified when I upload. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye, guys.